Have you ever wondered how Islam, one of the world's largest religions, began? The tale commences in the 6th century in a city known as Mecca, nestled within the arid expanses of what we know today as Saudi Arabia. The protagonist of our narrative is a man named Muhammad. It is said that Muhammad began receiving divine revelations, messages from Allah, the God of Islam, delivered by the angel Gabriel. These revelations were meticulously recorded and later compiled to form the Quran, the holy scripture of Islam. The teachings that Muhammad imparted were transformative, emphasizing a staunch monotheism and a high moral conduct. These principles, delivered in a society steeped in polytheism and tribal rivalry, offered a new way of life, a new perspective on the divine, and a moral compass to guide one's actions. Thus, in the arid deserts of Mecca, the seed of a great faith was planted. Moving forward in time, we encounter a pivotal moment in Islamic history: the Hijra. In the year 622, Muhammad, along with his followers, made a significant journey from Mecca to Medina. This migration, known as the Hijra, was not just a physical relocation but a profound turning point. It was a time of fleeing persecution, a testament to the resilience of early Muslims. But more than that, the Hijra marked the birth of a new community in Medina, where Muhammad played a crucial role in its establishment and governance. Along with this, the Hijra holds another key significance. It initiated the Islamic lunar calendar, marking a clear demarcation in time and setting a new chronological order for the followers of Islam. The Hijra therefore marks not just a journey, but the dawn of a new era in Islamic history. Now, let's turn our attention to a significant triumph in early Islamic history: the conquest of Mecca. After enduring years of conflict and persecution, the year 630 Common Era marked a pivotal moment for Muhammad and his followers. With a force of 10,000 men, they set their sights on Mecca, the city from which they had once been forced to flee. But this was no ordinary conquest. Rather than storming the city with violence, they entered peacefully, welcomed by the surrender of Mecca's leaders. The Kaaba, the sacred shrine at the heart of the city, was purified, its idols removed. This act was not merely symbolic. It represented a profound shift, a purging of the old ways and the establishment of monotheistic Islam in its stead. The conquest of Mecca was more than a military victory, it was a spiritual triumph, a homecoming. With the conquest of Mecca, Islam had firmly established its roots in its birthplace. Following Prophet Muhammad's death, a new form of leadership emerged, leading to an era of rapid expansion. This pivotal period saw the rise of the caliphates, an Islamic state led by a caliph who served both as a religious leader and a political ruler. The first four caliphs, known as the rightly guided caliphs, were Abu Bakr, Umar, Uthman, and Ali. Each played a significant role in shaping the early Muslim community and laying the foundation for Islamic governance. Under their leadership, Islam experienced a period of rapid expansion. The Islamic Empire extended its reach far beyond the Arabian Peninsula, stretching from Spain in the west to India in the east. This growth was not merely territorial, but also cultural, as Islam's influence permeated the societies it touched, fostering developments in various fields from law to arts. The era of the caliphs marked the beginning of Islam's spread beyond the Arabian Peninsula. As we move into the 8th century, we enter a period known as the Golden Age of Islam. This era was a time of unprecedented advancements in various fields. In the realm of science, Islamic scholars made significant strides in medicine, astronomy, and chemistry. They were the torchbearers of knowledge, preserving and building upon the wisdom of ancient civilizations such as Greece and Persia. The field of mathematics also flourished, with the introduction of algebra and advancements in geometry and trigonometry. Moreover, this period saw the birth of many philosophical ideas, with scholars like Al-Farabi and Avicenna contributing to metaphysical thought. In the arts, the Islamic world bloomed with beautiful calligraphy, intricate architecture, and melodious music. And let's not forget the tales of the Arabian Nights, which still captivate readers today. This period of intellectual awakening and cultural blossoming is a testament to the ingenuity of the Islamic civilization. The Golden Age of Islam, indeed, was a beacon of intellectual and cultural brilliance. Let's now delve into a time of conflict and exchange, the era of the Crusades. This period, spanning from the 11th to the 13th centuries, saw Christian European powers launch a series of military campaigns, aiming to reclaim the Holy Land from Muslim control. The Crusades were marked by intense violence and upheaval, as both sides fought fervently for their faiths. Yet amidst this turmoil, a fascinating exchange of ideas and cultures between Europe and the Islamic world took place. Islamic advancements in medicine, astronomy, mathematics, and architecture were introduced to Europe, profoundly influencing the continent's intellectual and cultural development. Conversely, the Islamic world absorbed elements of European culture, from musical instruments to new culinary ingredients. In essence, this turbulent period brought about a remarkable fusion of cultures, shaping the world as we know it today. Despite the conflicts, the Crusades led to a significant cultural and intellectual exchange between the East and the West. Next, we journey into the era of the mighty Ottoman Empire. Emerging in the 14th century, the Ottoman Empire was a powerhouse that would shape the course of Islamic history for 6 centuries. Born out of the small Anatolian kingdom of Osman, the empire expanded rapidly. Before long, it enveloped vast swathes of territory stretching across 3 continents. From the steppes of Eastern Europe to the sun-drenched sands of Africa and the ancient lands of Asia, the Ottoman Empire's reach was truly awe-inspiring. But the empire's influence stretched far beyond mere geography. The Ottomans were renowned for their exceptional contributions to art and architecture. The skyline of Istanbul, the empire's capital, was transformed into a stunning tapestry of towering minarets and grand domes. The iconic Hagia Sophia, once a Byzantine cathedral, was converted into a mosque, symbolizing the empire's fusion of cultures. The empire was also a melting pot of different cultures and religions, fostering a unique blend of traditions and practices. The millet system, a key aspect of Ottoman governance, allowed religious minorities to govern themselves under their own laws, reflecting the empire's pragmatic approach to diversity. However, like all great empires, the Ottoman Empire had its twilight. The 17th century marked the beginning of a slow decline. By the late 18th century, the empire was dubbed the sick man of Europe. It struggled to keep up with the rapid advancements of its European counterparts, and its vast territories became increasingly difficult to control. The dawn of the 20th century saw the empire's final days. After a tumultuous period of wars and revolutions, the empire was officially dissolved in 1922, making way for the modern Republic of Turkey. The Ottoman Empire thus left an indelible mark on the annals of Islamic history. Its legacy, imprinted on the landscapes, cultures, and institutions of the regions it once ruled, continues to reverberate in the present day. Truly, the empire was not just a political entity, but a vibrant canvas where art, culture, and governance intertwined to create an enduring masterpiece. As we approach the modern era, we encounter the impacts of colonialism and the drive for modernization. The 19th and 20th centuries marked a significant shift for many Muslim-majority regions as they fell under European colonial rule. The influence of these foreign powers introduced new systems of governance, economic structures, and social norms, significantly altering the landscapes of these regions. The establishment of European colonies often led to the reduction of local authority and the marginalization of indigenous cultures. This imposition of foreign rule and values resulted in a sense of dislocation and disenfranchisement among many in the Islamic world. It also triggered a wave of resistance movements as communities sought to reclaim their autonomy and preserve their cultural heritage. In tandem with this struggle against colonial rule, there was a drive for modernization within the Muslim-majority regions. This period witnessed an intellectual and cultural renaissance, known as the Nada, or awakening. Many Islamic societies grappled with the challenge of integrating modern ideas and technologies, while maintaining their unique religious and cultural identities. These efforts towards modernization were not without their complexities. The adoption of Western-style education, legal systems, and political structures often created tension between traditionalists and modernists. Yet these changes also led to significant advancements in various fields, including science, literature, and the arts. In the midst of these shifts, the Islamic world saw the emergence of new political ideologies and movements. Some sought to reconcile Islamic principles with modern democratic ideals, leading to the development of Islamic modernism. Others, however, espoused a return to traditional Islamic values and practices, giving rise to political Islam. This period of colonial rule and modernization brought about profound changes within the Islamic world. The legacy of this era can be seen in the diverse political, social, and cultural realities that exist across Muslim-majority regions today. It's an era that has shaped and continues to shape the course of Islamic history. The effects of colonialism and the push for modernization continue to shape the Islamic world today.